There's one more thing that I need to add. During this inspection, he got his camera and went up and was doing a talk about all the problems that were in the attic. And he was saying that, oh, there's a dead wasp. That's proof that there was obviously a wasp here, so they're obviously getting in. So there's obviously holes in the attic, and then he was saying that there was green mold all down the walls. And you can see all the green molds if you look closely, and you can see the dampness in the water, and the wood is a slightly darker color, so this is all indication of dampness. So yeah, there's a lot of dampness in here. And he was like doing a talk, almost like going on about all the problems in the roof, but in reality I was thinking, actually, wood darkening is actually just a sign of age. My mum she made a Welsh dresser, and part of the wood darkening is actually nothing to do with moisture, but rather just to do with aging. As the wood gets older, it gets darker. It's called aging, not necessarily dampness. And I've just done a research now. A moisture level reading of 20 can mean different things depending on the different materials being used. Moisture level of 20 in wood indicates that the condition that is wet, but it wasn't. It wasn't 50. It wasn't 20. It was 15. The wood beams at the top were 15, and I think the floor was 13, and the walls were 14 or something like that. But yeah, according to this, 20 to 28 indicates a risk of decay and mold. So 20 to 28 is in the danger zone. And okay, there was some foam that was quite high, but because it's a semi-foggy day, maybe it's just high because of that. So yeah, I don't trust anything that says, because this says, and this bit on the Google says 25 to 30% indicates that it's bad, and that wasn't 25, it was 22. And yeah, I don't trust him at all. And him saying that there was green mold on the ceiling, I didn't see it. It was like, oh, if you look closely you'll see it. Really? I've gone up in this attic and I've bumped my head on it. If there was mold all over the wall, I'm sure I would have been like, ew, gross, and I can't see it. So I just think he was bullshitting to try and make the attic seem worse than it was, to try and sell me £4,000 worth of putting stuff up. And I think also, if you're taking a deposit from windows, it's because you're going off and making the windows. I think there was quite a high deposit with the windows, because you have to actually go off, make the windows and bring it back. Whereas with this, there is no, cutting or doing stuff. You just have a material in your van and you put it up. If I say cancel it and don't go with it, well, you just use whatever you've got on different houses. So it's not like you have to go away, buy something. So yeah, he was almost like talking like a builder that just wanted to take £400 off me and then disappear. But yeah, I don't want to do that again.